Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to Lady Kay Chat, a podcast that is designed for men and women to become better versions of themselves, which is broadcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Various subjects will be spoken upon, such as relationships, health and wellness, personal development, wealth building, children, and so much more. She is a two-time Amazon best-selling author, an international speaker, and life coach. She is Lady Kay. And now for your host, Lady Kay.
Nothing good is going to come out of that, you know?
Right, but here's the thing, right? Here's the kicker, because there's so much stuff floating around. I don't know, people trying to say they wasn't together. However, when Tory Lanez came out last week and he said, follow me at 9, I know I've been silent, I'm going to speak my truth. And then when everybody was pissed, because I'm not going to lie, I was pissed. I go to his IG page and he got the picture of his album up. So I'm trying to figure out this whole publicity stunt, like you're just trying to get your sales up because you know everybody's going to want to listen. They're going to click on that link and they're going to listen. And then, yeah, he tried to say he denied everything. He denied that he shot her or anything like that. But then also, too, in his album, there's a female that he's talking about and he's professing his love for her. Now, everybody's saying it's Megan. We don't know.
Some people said it was Megan. Some people
right,
said
so
it was
like,
Kylie.
we really don't know. And it looked like Tory ain't going to say much because he's just trying to promote his album.
And on top of that, he's trying not to incriminate himself.
Right.
This is already out because according to the court of public opinion, Tory Lanez is guilty. Guilty as charged, guilty as everything. Because let's be real. I remember seeing that and I'm just like, okay, I want him to come out and say, listen, this is what happened. But nope, that didn't happen. He was like, buy my album. What? No.
Right.
I'm not buying anything of yours. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not a fan I'm going to be real. I'm not a fan of Tory Lanez. I'm probably like one song by him, and I'm not going to say what it is, but dude, let's be real. You're in the middle of some mess, and all you're thinking about is putting an album out. Really? Really, dude? Come on, man.
I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of people out there that use their situation that they're in and twist it into, promoting whatever they have going on at the time being. So this is nothing new. Tory's just doing what Tory does, and I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah, Daystar, get your act together, if that's your real name. That is
why you had to call him by his government name?
Because I'm actually talking to the person name that doesn't go by Tory Lanez. I'm talking to the person behind the person that goes by Tory Lanez. Listen, let me be real. The real person, not the entertainer, not somebody who's whatever, got women twerking on his Instagram, whatever. I'm not talking to that guy. I'm talking to the actual individual.
Right.
Listen, let me let you in a little secret, okay? From one man to another, you don't ever, and I mean this, you don't ever, ever, ever put black women in a position where they have to defend you even though you was in the wrong, okay? I was raised by three strong black women, and I will never, and I mean this, I will never want to look into their eyes and say I'm sorry, okay?
Not in that way.
Not in that way. Not in any way. Not in any way. Let's come on now. You should never want to look at another woman that you really care about and say, I'm sorry. Okay? Seriously.
Yeah,
get your. I mean, I'll go. I mean, excuse the language, but get your shit together, man.
Right.
Seriously.
Right. Real talk. And I'm not trying to make an excuse for him, but he has a young mind. I can tell you have a young mind. In order for you to do something like that, you're not thinking.
I don't accept that.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand he's young. I understand that, but there's a difference between right and wrong.
Right, exactly.
Seriously. There's a difference between right and wrong. Shooting at a woman, regardless of who's right and who's wrong, is still wrong.
Exactly. So yeah,
whether you're drunk, whether you're sober, whether he's right, whether he's wrong, whether she's right, whether she's wrong. It's just there's just certain things you don't do.
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm with you,
upset.
Manny, and I love that you're speaking on it from a male perspective because people need to hear that, and people want to understand that. And they want to say, there are still good men out there, because and one thing I know about you, you walk the walk and you talk the talk. So you're a man of integrity, and I wish so many other men were like that. But we're just gonna keep praying and keep it moving, okay? It's like right now we're gonna pray and keep it moving because we're gonna move off from Megan and Tory. Let's talk about Cardi. Lord have mercy. What is going on with this divorce? She's saying something. Offset ain't saying nothing. But he's a smart man for not saying nothing.
We gotta talk about Cardi, please.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the other WAP queen. Absolutely.
Wait. You just call her a WAP queen?
She's a WAP. Look, that's her song, right? She featured
about
Megan,
half
right?
of it. About half of it.
Right, but it says starting Cardi featuring Megan. So yeah, I give it to her. Do I listen to that type of music? No, not really. Is Cardi cool? Yeah, all right. But it's not about that.
She has an audience. I mean, I don't think I'm one of them, but she has an audience.
Right. But going back to Cardi, so she said she's not divorcing Offset because of cheating or out of wedlock baby rumors. None of that. She said she just got sick and tired of arguing. So my thing is, you sick and tired of arguing. What are you sick and tired of arguing about? You're sick and tired of arguing about cheating.
Allegedly.
I like how you said that. Listen.
I mean, and hold on. Let me make this clear. I understand Cardi B is a little out there when it comes to not only her fan base but her personality. Because let's just be clear: if you going in the Met Gala to fight somebody, you in a whole nother wavelength. I'm just saying. But anywho, yeah, Cardi divorcing Offset from the Migos. I don't know, man. But I mean, I have a different take on this.
What's your take?
Okay, so let's be clear. Let me preface this. One, I've never been married. I've been in enough relationships to know that there are certain things you need to work out. There are certain things you just can't work out. Right. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're arguing about something, clearly somebody's right and somebody's wrong, or there's just a clash of opinions. I'm saying whatever it is, you two need to be adult about it and just work it out. I mean, I've seen couples argue about the most pettiest and stupidest stuff,
right?
And they worked it out at the end of the night.
But I have to piggyback off you because you said you have never been married before. So I'm gonna talk from my view. I have been married before, and it is not easy. And so what, we ended up in divorce. Some things are just not amicable. It's not.
I agree.
Sometimes you get more peace just by walking away. And please believe me, when I walked away from my marriage, I had nothing but peace. And that was so much greater than what I was going through. I'm not trying to I'm not going to go into details about my divorce, but it's like, no, you can have it. No, thank you. I'm fine by myself.
Right. I understand that. And again, I'm not speaking on, you should always work it out, because I understand that there are certain things that you just simply can't work out.
Right.
Point blank in the story. And I get that. But we still don't know what the subject matter is of what the arguments are about.
I'm going to tell you, listen, it's infidelity. Let me tell you something, because I think she reneged on her original statement, because she said one time too, she said she chose to stay, right? And she said, and she was looking the opposite direction. She wasn't looking at him because she wanted to keep the home for her daughter. Cold, meaning she looked the other way because she knew what he was doing, but she wanted the relationship so bad because she wanted to be a family. And trust me, I understand because I have kids. You know, you want the unity, you want the family structure, especially in the African American home. And yes, that's because she's Latino, she's still African descendant. You want that structure. However, in order for you to get there and keep it, you gotta, like you said, you gotta be mature about it. You have to be in the mindset about it, and you have to know that you want it. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe Cardi wanted more than Offset. I
mean, yeah, but when did she say that? I'm curious.
Yeah, I was reading a statement that she said, and if I can find it, I would definitely release it. But
okay.
It was a clip, and it says, "I chose to look the other way because of my daughter."
Because I haven't heard that, but
yes,
but this isn't. But let's be candid. But let's be candid. This isn't the first time that, if there was allegations of cheating, this isn't the first time, because apparently, I think maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago, Offset was entertaining a set of women and basically was trying to get into a threesome. Apparently, these text messages leaked, and then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. But and then Offset got on. I think he either got on Instagram and made basically a public apology for not only making her look bad, but entertaining this. I don't know if she actually. He never said he did cheat, but he did entertain those women, and in some people's mind, that is a form of cheating. But at the end of the day, he did apologize for it. And then he came out in one of her concerts with a whole bunch of roses and saying, "Take me back," or say, "I'm sorry," or something. There's footage out there. I got to find it. But yeah, that's basically what it is. And I just thought that was one of the most cheesiest things that you can ever do to a woman. Like during her job, sending her a whole bunch of roses talking about, "I'm sorry."
I heard about that too. I don't know the full story, but I heard about that. But listen, if you gonna do something like that, you better do a Kobe. Because when he put that ring on Vanessa, oh, did you see that, Carrot? That's how you say, "Baby, I apologize."
Wait.
To my business.
So you mean to tell me, wow. So you mean to tell me Offset should have bought like one of them big, huge carat rings that look pink?
Listen, that's the biggest. I apologize. Don't say I'm sorry.
Kobe set the bar real high for that one.
Yes, he did. We will say you're sorry. You got to say, "I apologize," and that's how.
I'm like, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. But it's just one of those. Yeah, he kind of set the bar high for that one. But nevertheless, this isn't about Kobe, but this is about Cardi. I mean, we still don't know what. I mean, yes, she did say they were arguing, and then she was just tired of it. And then I remember her saying she'd rather leave than cheat. Right. I understand that fully, because there are some people out there. I mean, Donnell Jones said it best: "I'd rather leave than rather cheat."
Absolutely.
But I'm looking at it this way: if it's just arguments where it can be settled, go ahead and settle it. But just like you said, there are some matters that cannot be solved.
Right. So I want to say this, and we're going to wrap it up soon. Okay. So a lot of women go through this. They see what you are. They see your good potential, but they tend to just focus on the potential and not what you're producing at that moment. And what I mean by that is like, "Oh, I see that he's great. I see that he can be a great husband. I see that he can be a great father." But if his action at that moment when you're ready to pursue the relationship or marriage, if it's not there, don't do it to yourself. But Cardi, I think she had a moment and said, "You know what? He's not going to stop. He's going to do what he do. I'm going to continue to get my feelings hurt. I don't want this pain and suffering no more." And you cut them loose. Yeah. And that's what a lot of women go through. So I'm saying to all the ladies, if you're out there, if you're dating right now, if you're seeing the guy and he is showing signs of his potential not matching his right now, don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's just my message. What is your message, Justin? What is your message?
My message is simply, fellas, I understand 2020 was a year. I ain't gonna say bad year. I'm not gonna say good year, because I feel like that's subjective. But we need to step up. We need to step up. We need to be men. We just need to be men of God. Now, I'm not going to go into a religious rant because that could be a weekend series for me. But, however, it's you just gotta you gotta step up and be men. Absolutely. I understand that we make mistakes. I understand we're simple-minded. I understand we underthink sometimes. There, I said it. You happy? Thank you. So I understand that we do certain things that tend to upset our partners and everything, or just make them like, did that really come out your mouth? Or did you really conjure that thought in your mind? I understand that, but let's be real. 2020 is already a wash. 2020, actually, no. This year, start thinking about how you become a better man. And stop with the petty stuff. Stop with child stuff and really start growing up.
I hear that. I thank you for
that. That's
it.
Manny. That's all I got to say.
I thank you for that, Manny. I really appreciate that. I hope the men are really listening to what you are saying. They don't go through one ear and out the other, like you said, because
it probably will, but it's all good.
Y'all underthink and we overthink. We're guilty, but I had an amazing time with you, Manny. I have an amazing time with everybody that's out there that is tuning in. Thank you so much. Continue to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Subscribe, click like, and share with your friends. And you can also reach us at www.LadyKenterprisesinc.com. And everyone, you have a fabulous night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Lady Kay.